One and all, we got the women's U.S. Amateur qualifier going on right now. And in the race to 5, we got Jennifer versus Jessica here.
Yep, and Jennifer just won the lag, so.
You're all good. We saw it. We got it going. We got it going. Yeah, we're back on Facebook too.
It looks like Jennifer took the break. Jennifer took the break, and it looks like Jessica chose to play 8-ball first.
Yep. All right, guys, we'll be right back as they get started. All right, guys, so we are back here. Jennifer with the break starting us off here. Now, this is a format of 3 games of 8-ball with 6 games of 9-ball. So Jessica chose to start us off with 8-ball after losing the lag here.
Looks like a dry break.
So we talked about this during the last matchup. By the way, guys, Justin, I'll let you do the honors here. You want to introduce yourself to the crowd?
Hello, everyone. My name is Justin, or J Money, as everyone else calls me.
There we go. J Money in the booth with me. Tim Jones here, commentating with you live here at QBALL Billiards off in Jacksonville, Florida, off of Beach Boulevard. Now, we got an interesting situation right off the bat here. You literally have 2 balls tying up the 8-ball.
Right.
Now, this is something that we saw last matchup during the 130 rounds. It all really boiled down to how and who navigated that type situation the best. And
yep, I would try early on in the rack to get those separated. The longer you leave them like that, the tougher it becomes.
Oh,
that was a good attempt.
Yeah, I like that. So Jen fits me up on the table. Now she is on stripes here for us, high balls.
Yeah, she's got a couple trouble balls, that 14 and the 12 that's frozen up on the 8 right there.
Yeah, the one I don't like is top right-hand corner, just being tied up with that 3-ball.
Right.
A lot of times I end up starting to feel like, I'm going to leave that to give them trouble, but then I end up getting onto it first.
Right.
And I'm like, I didn't take care of this early on.
Well, a shot she could play with that is, just hit her stripe into the 3, try to leave the cube on the back rail behind that cluster over there, and make make Jessica kick out, and attempt to break out those balls for her.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, if I remember correctly, you tell me that that Jennifer took it. Oh, great job! There's the breakout. Yeah. Now Jennifer took the win from this event last year, right?
Yep, absolutely. In Ocala last year, she won the women's bracket out there, and they only had one winner out there in Ocala for the women's bracket. And today we have 2 separate winners. So.
Oh, that's phenomenal. That means we got a huge bracket here.
Yeah, I want to say there's about
it's like
30, 40 women.
Oh, actually, I'm 32.
Yep.
Yeah, they had big enough to make 2 full brackets out of it.
Yep.
Very awesome. Love to see that. And guys, for anybody at home here, we always ask if you get a chance to share it on your Facebook page if you're able to for us, and then feel free to comment. Tell us who you're going for, which hashtag Jen or hashtag Jess. Let us know which one you're rooting for here. Interesting run out here. You can even, looks like she can use her 5 there, kind of carry him off of that.
Ooh, that's a diamond for you right there.
Yeah, it is. Oh, man. those pockets, dude. You got it. You have to play by their rules.
Absolutely. Yep.
There's not a lot of quote unquote cheating the pockets like we hear it on some other tables.
Yeah, these aren't valleys.
No, they're not. Not by no means. I tell you, it's interesting. I've always had a tougher time on these with the side pockets versus feeling way more comfortable on anything else.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like the side pockets always play way tougher in here. I don't normally feel uncomfortable on the corners at all, but those side pockets always throw me for a little loop here.
Yeah, they definitely play tight.
Yeah, and we saw it earlier again. We saw a couple times where the players were, just using a lot of force behind the cue ball and hitting, their ball pretty square, so everything's going into it.
Right.
And going after that side pocket like they were, and those side pockets, it just bounces right on out and flings across the table. You lose complete control. Got a rail.
She was trying to put that 14 behind the 3 and block that pocket up, as well as break her ball out.
Yeah.
Just a hair overcut.
Good speed to get on that 7.
Shot. Yeah, she's got the 7 here. Yeah, she's probably got to put a little pace behind this. It's going to hit those stripes on that side rail most likely.
Yeah, they're going to kill it.
Yep.
Oh, and it hit the 8-2. Yeah. Looks like she can still see enough of it.
Yeah, most likely she'll either shoot the 12 or the 12 or the 14 here.
Now, just talking in the future here, that 9-15 situation, what you thinking right there?
She could set up to leave the cue ball in the middle of the table, like next to the 8, parallel with the 8, hit the 15 straight on and try to snooker the cue ball right behind that 9 ball, and make her shoot out at that 7 ball, or kick at the 5 or the 1. She has a good chance to get ball in hand, and, then she could break them out a little easier. And it's hard to tell from our vantage, but she may be able to get behind it next to the 5 and shoot the combo down into the corner pocket as well. So.
Yeah, we can't quite. Yeah, I can't see enough of it to make that determination, but I do agree that there might be an option there. But it does set up for a potential excellent safety option.
Right, and worst case, if she shoots the combo that way, and she could leave the 15 ball in the pocket blocking the 7.
Yeah. She's working on getting, and she got it.
Wow,
Great job.
Nice shot there.
Wow, got the breakout. May have may have turned one slight problem into another, but
right.
I mean, I don't think you weren't gonna fully manipulate that in the way that you were like gonna control all 5 balls on the table.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
you
think
just kind of had to hope it rolled out perfectly for you there.
Yeah, and this is where with 8 ball, this is something like you've taught me before too, as well, like adjusting your game. You had mindset to go A, B, C, D.
Right. Yep.
Well, now that's not a choice anymore potentially for you for the run out that you had in your mind.
Yep. You just have to make an adjustment on the run out here, and take a different path. Because see now here she could shoot this ball all the way down now. Yeah, she could shoot this in the bottom right corner here. And if she can hold the cue ball up, she can cut the 15, past the 7 right there, and potentially have a good chance for a run out here.
I like that. You can always tell stronger players too. The moment she points her cue on the table, she's looking at kind of where she's going to leave the cue ball, where her angle is for her next shot, going up. What I like to call the nope zones. Nope, I don't want the cue ball landing right in there. Oh,
Excellent
look at that.
shot.
Oh, my
Excellent
gosh.
shot.
The speed and control on that. Good pocket speed. Wow.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful shot.
And this gives her probably the best opportunity now with the way the table's been to get onto the 8 and have a great shot at it.
Yeah, she may roll this ball up. She's just got to hope she avoids the 8 ball unless it nudges it closer to the corner for her. Just got to be able to hit it with the right speed here. Looks like she's going to put a little draw to the side rail. Perfect shot.
Yeah, that was very nice done. Even got off the rail just a little bit, making it easier shot.
Yep.
Well, it's like they're playing just to be able to call it, which is normal normally accepted. Some
Yep.
players liked it marked. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
You know, it's a little bit higher level than league play here. I'm sure
Yeah.
her opponent knows where she's shooting the ball.
Great shot, great out.
That
Good
was
first rack.
excellent run out there.
All right, so we are back here. Jennifer leading 1-0 in a race to 5. Again, first 3 matches will be with 8-ball. And then from there, we'll have the rest as 9-ball. I actually like this break on this table. We're seeing some of the normal, like, side breaks as we've seen. And, you know, I don't know if they were just not hitting it right or something like that, but this table just did not seem to give a lot of good rolls.
Like that, when you break it straight on like that, I mean, you have a better chance of leaving the cue ball in the middle of the table to shoot a ball if you pocket one on the break. It's a lot harder to control the cue ball with the 8-ball break.
So Jen on stripes again for us. So we got, again, just that cluster. You got the 8-ball followed with 2 of her stripes, 5-ball right below it. Now, luckily, by the luck of it here, she can get on like the right-hand side and at least start moving and manipulating those balls some as well. So she's still got some options with it. 3-ball really tying up that top left-hand pocket. Her 10, for the most part, tying up the side pocket, but the 7 does slide right on by it if her opponent so chooses to take it that way. Looks like she's going to go after the 9-ball here. Not a bad option. She was trying to get a little bit of a breakout there. Potentially kind of a 2-way shot possibly there.
Yeah, and these solids they're laid out pretty good for a nice run here. I mean, she doesn't have any balls touching. So let's see what she can do.
And good job avoiding getting any tie up there. 1 ball's right up against the rail for the most part. Maybe off of just a tiny bit.
Yeah, she might roll this up, play the 7 in the side next. Ooh.
Yeah, she definitely had that 7 inside next, though, and then easily could have gotten onto the 2 from there or had other choices depending on where the cue ball was left. That's what I was saying. That 10 ball is not, you know, for some people it looks like it's time that pie. That 10 ball actually helps that 7 go even easier if you miss hit.
Yep, Jessica could play the 7 off the 10. Yep, absolutely. Looks like Jen might have to take the 11 in the side here. She could easily nudge it off the 10 and push the 10 closer to the corner pocket as well.
And not a lot of opportunity here. And she's against the rail having to shoot up and over.
Yeah, looks like she's shooting the 12 ball. Very nice
Very
shot.
good, clean shot. Oh, man, that was nice. And guys, while we're waiting for her to get on to our next shot here, Tim Jones here commenting live at QBALL here in Jacksonville, Florida here. Skill level 5 and 8-ball, skill level 4 and 9-ball. Been with APA for a few years now, I'd say. But don't be shocked and awed out of nowhere if you're like, that was an okay shot, and you hear me being like, wow, that was amazing. There's definitely some things on these higher skill levels that I'm watching and learning and gaining some good knowledge from. And nothing wrong with that right there. That 1 ball was of no real big consequence, or shouldn't be.
Right. Yeah, it looks like she's going to have to play this 11 in the side.
That could that help her get any breakout here a little bit with her other 3 balls tied up around that 8? That's what she's looking at, right?
Yeah, I don't think she necessarily has to play a breakout here. She could slow roll this in and maybe try to hold it for the 14 in the corner.
Oh, yeah, it did go pretty cleanly.
You know, put a little pace, play it off the back rail, and then let it come up and shoot the 13 in the side as well. Yeah, see, she needs that ball to sit.
One of those little less situations.
Right. She might still be able to she might be able to cut one of these 2 balls in the side.
Let's see if we get a little better vantage point.
Oh, yeah. I think she can make that 13 in the side. Yeah, it looks like she's going for that 13 in the side. It should nudge the 9 up to the side rail. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
great
go.
shot.
I think she may play it safe here, try to hook that cue ball in between the 9 and the 8, and make her opponent kick out here. It doesn't look like she has a clean shot to make that 14 in the corner.
Looking for the bridge. Now, I actually got to have Bill in the booth with me when we were doing the other APA tournament for the Southeast Challenge. And it's funny, he's like, Tim, he's like, make sure when this is over, I show you how to lock down the bridge. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, watch most players. He's like, you'll see them manipulating both. Even while they're going to shoot, they're still manipulating that bridge
Right.
with the other hand. He's like, there's a great way to lock it down. And sure enough, he literally palms it straight, like pins it against the table.
Wow.
The only downfall of that, of course, is obviously depending on how hard you're hitting, your ball coming back and hitting against that.
Yeah, and here she tried to play that safety where she locked it up on the 9.
Yeah, I think that worked out. So, again, a best situation here. Now, it looks like that 5 ball still goes just fine.
Yeah, if the cue ball's not touching the 9, yeah, she's going to have to shoot that 5 up past the 2 there, and she shouldn't have any problem with any scratches or anything like that.
Great try,
Great
yeah.
try.
Well,
Yeah,
I like how well she controlled the speed right there. That was very good.
Right. Yeah, I think Jen's going to have to play this ball in the side pocket here just so she can try to shoot the 9 in the left corner as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And luckily, there's a fairly good gap between that 9 and 8. I know it may not look like it on the stream,
Right.
but there's I don't know, I'd probably say at least like a 2-finger,
Yeah.
good inch between them.
And I just noticed she might be able to roll this ball up and shoot the 9 in the right side as well. So we'll see what she chooses to do here.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's got choices. Definitely some good choices here. Wonder which way she's going to play
She's
it.
putting bottom on. It looks like she's going to shoot it in the corner, or the side. Sorry. That was a great shot.
Yeah, look at how much energy that rail absorbed too.
Right.
Oh man, well played.
Yep. Now she has 2 shots here. She can just play it to the side rail and shoot the 8 in the opposite corner, or play it with a little pace and shoot the 8 in the same corner as well. And that's what she chose to do.
Yeah, again, as one of those, like, you can't go wrong. That's a tomato situation. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, which side of the table you feel comfortable shooting with.
Yep, that's all personal preference there because it could have went either corner. So to me, it's easier to roll the ball, back and forth and try to hold it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that's the same way I would have wanted to play that too as well. Just smooth stroke. You don't have to do anything magical there. Don't
Right.
overcomplicate it. Go with your gut as well, which is very, very important.
When a lot of times trying to hold the ball, you'll underhit it. You'll get stuck in a worse situation.
Yep.
At least if you hit the ball with a little pace, you have a little more leeway for error, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's that natural shape, right? Like, you don't have to go put left, right on it, manipulate it that way. Anytime you're able to do just a little either middle or top and follow.
Yep, just a little bit of top there.
Yeah.
It carries off that rail, and, she has nice, easy shot in the corner pocket.
Now, we already got a little bit of a lead by Jennifer, 2-0 here in a race to 5.
Right.
This is the third and final 8-ball rack. From here, we'll be splitting and going to 9-ball. But here's the question, though, that we talked about before we ever got on stream. Some players obviously are not just better, but also enjoy 9-ball over 8-ball and vice versa. We talked about you prefer to do the 8-ball side versus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in the men's amateur races, it's 5 games of 8-ball, but it's a race of 7 overall. So even if you lose all 5 games of 8-ball, you still have a chance at 9-ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with 9-ball, only the 9-ball counts. So you can combo the 9 early. You can make it on the break. You have a lot more chances to catch up. In a 9-ball game, in the set of 9-ball.
Great break already. Looks like we already had 2 drop. Yeah, we already had 2 solids drop. No, I'm sorry, one of each. Forgive me. Yeah, one of each, sorry.
Yeah, I like the stripes here, especially with that 4-ball being on the rail. And the other 2 balls are close to the 8. I think she has a better chance of breaking out that 8-ball and that 9-ball, with stripes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the solids almost at first look a little deceiving as if they're the better choice with what's going on in that top left hand corner.
Right.
But I definitely agree with you. I think high ball stripes are the way to
And
go.
even here early, she could shoot that 10 ball, play it off the back rail,
Yep.
and try to nudge that 9 out now. And then even if it doesn't break out, she still has 2 balls down there to shoot and choose from, and she could try to break it out again on another shot.
Yeah, I don't like that 4 ball being for the most part nudged
Looks
against the
like
rail.
she's going with a 3 ball in the corner to break them out now. Very nice shot.
Yeah, good shot. One ball one ball as well. Rolling,
Yep.
kind of hang. That actually works out really well.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to have to take the 2 ball here, maybe the 6 if the cue ball's not on top of the 8.
So here's something nice as well. Now you have almost all the stripes, from that top part of that table up. Gives you again some potentials to leave for longer shots. We've seen how players have been doing
Right.
on any of these longer shots, cutting things into corner pockets and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say there is a greater chance of missing than there is of making as well. Not that it should, but just what we've seen so far today.
Yeah. And sometimes the table rolls differently throughout the day, so, I mean,
Yeah.
that may adjust later on.
Yeah, I at least like this one. The 1 gives her a great option that once she gets this 2 out of the way, looks like that 4 slides right past that 7 by the look of it. So she has an option to bring it down either side if she wanted to.
Yeah. Let's see if Jessica can go on a little run here. I mean, she has that. I believe that's the 14 ball sitting right there to get her run started here. So let's see what happens.
And she doesn't have a lot in her way. She's got to worry about what's going on in that 8 ball. But
Yeah.
she's got a lot of opportunity here that even if she...
Yeah, I think that she might try to shoot this 15 in the side now.
needs to definitely look at it for sure and consider it. Right now, I don't see her even taking it as an option.
Well, yeah, I would shoot that 10 ball into the 2, block that pocket, leave the cue ball on the back rail. See, I didn't like that shot because now she left her the 6 ball up.
6 still gives her plenty of momentum. She's able to still get that 2 on a good chunk of the table from there.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot because now she can clear out the 2 eventually, and then shoot the 7 down in the same pocket and break the 8 ball out.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, in terms of the way she executed the safety there, great job on execution, but...
Yeah, she might take the 2 ball here and try to leave herself the 1 ball next.
Dom in the house. Dom, what's up, buddy? It's Tim. Glad you're here with us, man. He said, let's go, baby. Cheering on his wife there. That's his wife, Jennifer, playing currently up 2-0 against Jessica right now, race to 5.
I like shooting the 2
I'd
ball
like taking
here.
the 2, yeah.
And then playing the 1, and then try to leave yourself the 7. Use the cue ball to break that 8, 15 out. Then you can shoot the 4 and then get back on the 8.
Yeah, the 1 was makeable any day of the week on this table.
Right.
I definitely would have saved that as my my oops ball or whatever it is. Like,
Well, here she could also play the right side of the 4, bump the 4 up a little bit, and leave the cue ball right behind it. Looks like that's what she's going to do with the 7 ball is keep the cue ball right there. Oh, she went for the combo.
Yeah, interesting. All right, guys, just a friendly reminder as well for all those that can, please do share out the stream. This is on Jacksonville's APA Facebook page. We're also live on YouTube at Q Sport Studios YouTube page as well. We're coming to you live from QBALL here in Jacksonville, Florida for the U.S. Amateur Qualifier.
Yeah, very nice room. All the tables have just been refelted recently within the last 2 weeks or so.
Got that bump off that 8 a little bit, but I don't know if she can see the 9 clearly.
Yeah, I see her playing a safety here. She's just going to try to hem that cue ball up on the 8 here.
Ain't got to do much here. Get them beside each other.
Ooh.
Little bottom would have helped her there, maybe.
It may have rolled out a hair.
Yeah.
It's still going to be a tough shot here either way on the 2 ball. The only concerning thing is with that safety, she just put her stripes a little closer together, make it a little tougher to run them out.
I at least gotta give her some props. You know, we always love seeing these higher level tournaments the different style of defensive shots and stuff that happen.
Absolutely.
And I think, you know, especially when you're at this level of the game, you know, they're just imperative. You got to be able to get them. And, you know, all it takes is a couple of them, and you start jumbling up that player that's in the lead out of nowhere, derail them a little bit, and then you get your golden opportunity there to take advantage and really punch them with the ball in hand.
Absolutely. The key with safeties is, you know, you're trying to give yourself more opportunity to win the rack.
Yep.
So you're trying to elongate the rack, you know, give yourself a couple more chances at the table, make them keep kicking at the ball. Eventually, maybe you'll get a ball in hand, then you can run out your balls. You just have to be patient, especially in 8-ball. You know, if the 8-ball is tied up or your last ball is tied up and you run out all your other balls and you don't have a shot and you miss, then you're basically letting your opponent run out the rack.
Good try on the combo there.
Very nice try.
Yeah, it didn't look like it went under most normal circumstances, so she had to manipulate a little bit with how she was hitting it. Yeah, it looks like that 2 is very tied up right now.
She may play the 4 up first, try to get a little bit of an angle, and then draw the 2 back, or the 7 back, and try to break that 2 ball out. But it looks like she's looking at the 2 ball and may go past that 13 into the corner pocket.
Yeah, very hard to tell how tightly. I mean, there's just a tiny bit of space. Maybe an option for a slight carom there. But I agree. I think it's time to get rid of that 4 ball. I'm gonna have a lot more options.
Very nice try.
Yeah,
there.
she drew it really well, but it
Yeah,
just
kind of overdrew it a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like she's gonna go with the 9 ball here to start her run.
Yeah. Usually when you need to draw a ball that far back, you normally can't beg for it to go as far as she got it back. Jessica with a good opportunity here to, clear out a little bit. I think she was hoping for a little bit more bump on that 8 ball and get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's in a little bit of a predicament here. I don't think she wants to shoot that 13 to separate those balls. She can barely see the 12. Maybe she'll try to thin the 12, leave the cue ball on the rail. Make Jen take a bank shot at the 7.
Yeah, I think going along that short rail, hitting into it is a great choice. It's not a difficult shot, very short distance.
I don't like the look of the. She's looking at combo in the 13 into the 15 into the side.
Yeah, she needs to leave that alone.
If she doesn't make that, then that leaves the rack wide open. I don't.
Yeah, I think you said it best. It's all about giving yourself more opportunities, not less. And if you free that up,
it looks like she's going for it. So we'll see.
Yeah, that 4 ball is eating up so much of that pocket. Oh, could it tie up onto the?
Wow, what a roll!
Yeah, very lucky roll there. Again, I don't. Yeah. That was all leaving it to chance and luck there for that one.
I didn't like that shot at all either. I would have tried my best to play safety on that 12. Try to, like I said, leave the cue ball on the back rail. Maybe try to leave her a bank shot. But she got a good roll out of it. So we'll see what happens here.
Now the question is, if I'm Jen, do I put on a little bit of brakes here, start playing a little bit more safeties, force my opponent to have to go after that option there in the top right first?
Right.
Or use the 2 ball here, go ahead and break them out.
I would make this 4 ball first here because it's the only ball at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
And then she could look at playing just nudging that 2 closer to the corner, then leaving a chance where she can make the 2 and break those balls out after making it, or shoot the 4 here, leave herself a combo where she shoots the 2 into the stripe and try to make the 7 behind it. Yeah, she may cut this 2 to the left corner, and with the little bottom right, she could actually, break these balls up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can see from this angle here, definitely have a good potential for a breakup, and that 7 could go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That'd be really awesome to see here. Carrie says, come on, Jess, you got this, girl. Awesome. Keep up the shouting out for who y'all are rooting for. Let us know how y'all are liking the stream. Got behind it, got the breakout.
And, you know, she got a good roll out of that as well. I mean, the 12 ball still tied up. Now, that 12 ball will go, but she's going to have to get on the other side in between the 2 and the 8 to shoot it in the opposite corner. So let's see if she can roll this ball up, try to leave herself a shot for the 13 in the side. Just a slight overcut there, but she had the leave she wanted. She was going to roll that 13 in the side, let the cue ball trickle up the table slightly, and, you know, try to shoot that 12 in the right corner.
Yeah, I definitely like Jessica's chance right there. That was definitely, again, just you wouldn't have to do much there to really get over there. Natural shape on it.
She may be able to cut this 2 ball in the corner, and it may hit the 8 ball on its way back and, you know, clear the 8 ball. She may leave herself for a chance for the 7 in the side or the 7 all the way up.
I like this. You know it's a difficult shot whenever you got the player roaming the entire table, but she's doing an excellent job looking at all the angles, taking in everything.
Yep, she's playing out each scenario in her head right now of where the cue ball is going to lie if she shoots the 7, or where it's going to lie if she shoots the 2, and, you know, where she needs to leave the cue ball to make the opposite or the next ball after that. It looks like she doesn't like shooting either ball right now.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation a couple times. I mean, it happens every time you play. Looks like she's shooting the 7 in the left corner with some bottom English here.
Oh, look at that.
What a shot.
Look at that. Nicely done.
Very nice shot. Looks like she could just roll this cue ball to the side rail, and the 8 goes in the other corner.
Yeah, I don't think she was going to get much better than that out of that situation. And just very well executed. So not an easy shot. She's still got a claw to get this win.
Yeah, the cue ball is going to trickle down a little bit closer to the side pocket.
Yeah.
And they're so close to each other, it's just going to be hard to hold that as much as she wants.
Julian saying Jen is a beast. Yeah, she did really good with that shot.
Very nice shot. Yeah, she didn't like trying to hold that ball, so she let it go a little bit. She should be able to shoot the 8 ball in the same corner. That was a very nice try there. Yeah, I think Jessica might play the 15 in the corner here with a little bottom, and then try to leave herself a little angle on that 12 ball, play it off the side rail, try to leave herself for the 13 in the side. That way she can use the back rail to get back down for the 8 ball. Yeah, she may play a little top left here just to help move that ball over some. Perfect shot there. Now she's just going to roll this into the side pocket, play off the side rail. Cue ball should come out for the 8 ball in the bottom left corner pocket.
Yeah, just need a good smooth stroke. Ain't got to overhit it.
Looks like she's trying to draw it back.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that was
didn't
that
like
was the
that
issue.
shot
It goes
there,
right.
but
Ooh,
she still has a shot at it. I just didn't.
man. Yeah, the chance of scratching there just with where that line was.
Yeah, I would have just played it off the side rail there
Yep.
with a little top right, let it hit, and then you'd be, down past the dot on the table there, and you have the 8 ball in the left corner. But she still has a good shot at it here. Let's see if she can make it.
Yeah, gotta be smooth on this. These pockets will rattle it if she hits too hard. Good speed, good speed. Hit off rail first. Damn.
That was a good try.
Yeah, it was. Steven in the chat. Steven, thank you for being here. Says, "Go Jen, show Dom how to shoot." Yeah, she's definitely giving him some good lessons here. We'll see if he's paying attention.
Yeah, it looks like she called the cut here on the right corner.
Is there anything else you would do potentially different in this shot, Justin?
Being up 2-0, I like cutting the ball there. Now, if
Yeah.
I was down 2-0 and I was shooting this ball, I'd try to leave the 8 ball on the side rail here to the right and leave the
do a
2 ball on the left
defense, yep.
rail. But with the commanding lead that she has, yes, I don't see any problem with going for the shot like that. And that was a very nice shot.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. So, guys, we've had a very interesting first 3 racks here. Jen taking all 3 in 8-ball. Now we are on the 9-ball side here. So we'll see if this, again, some people like 9-ball better. We'll see if this switches things up a little bit. Jen having fun, but I agree with you there, Justin. We were just talking about it. If I was down 2-0, I would definitely have in the back of my head about potentially rattling in that pocket and just leaving it sitting there for sure.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think,
Yeah, because, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, if I miss this, it's going to sit in the pocket, and then they're going to be up 3-0, and now, you pretty much have to win every game of 9-ball to get back into it.
Yep.
And, if you play a good safe there, you leave your opponent a bank shot. If they make the bank, they make it, but at least you're not giving away the game by leaving the 8-ball in the corner pocket.
Yeah.
But she made a very nice shot there, and, I would shoot that shot every time if I was, up a couple of games.
Yeah. Absolutely, for sure. I like that break. Phenomenal break. That 9-ball had a lot of action there, sitting in the top left-hand corner almost.
She may even send the cue ball over there to try to get the 9.
Could have maybe a little bottom there to
Right.
jerk it over, yeah.
Yeah.
Only downfall we're going with that is if she missed it, that cue ball was going to be sitting behind the 4 and the 6 probably.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has a good chance for a run out here. I mean, if she just, pocket speed right here, let the cue ball trickle out back towards the middle of the table, should be straight in for the 4-ball here. And the 4-ball's close to the corner pocket, so I don't like, doing a whole lot of action on the cue ball here, especially, just roll that 3-ball in. There's an angle there, so the cue ball will play off the side rail, and you just, take your medicine. The shot will be a little longer, but at least you're shooting at the next ball.
And then for those joining us, if you haven't been in part of this format here, so this is a little different than regular APA, league nights. This is just like Masters would be, where the 9-ball is the most important. The rack is what you're looking for, not the individual points on the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the only thing that matters is the 9-ball. So if you have a combo early on, or you can carry the cue ball or another ball over there, you most certainly want to keep trying to make that 9-ball. And, being able to combo the 9-ball or, carry it in, it helps equalize the match. I mean, the less skilled player has a chance because, with only 1 ball mattering, that it matters, it equalizes it for us.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice shot there.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would like to see is maybe the 6-ball off the rail a little bit.
Yeah, she's going to have trouble getting back to this ball. She's got to move the cue ball a little bit. Maybe play, top English on this. Let it go off a couple rails and come back. Or she could jack up off the rail and, try to draw it back here.
Daniel, great question. I don't have any of that information available to us right here. Maybe if Dom's still in chat or somebody knows her personally could give us that information. We'll try to look it up here in a moment. That would get it to you if not.
Wow, what a shot.
Very nicely done. I don't know if she got what she wanted out of it. Looks like she may have still been.
Yeah, she's going to go for the combo here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to at this point. Little firm here, too. I think you don't want to, again, just rattle, or don't want to hit too hard, don't want to rattle the pocket, but you just don't want to leave it sitting there. So got to watch out for a baby and then in there. Looks like official Fargo rating 568 for Jen.
Yes, that's a very solid Fargo rating.
Great out.
And that was a great shot there. That puts her on the hill. One more game, and
Yeah, I think in order for Jessica to have a chance here, Jen is again just in her groove. Great shot choices. We're seeing good stroke by her as well. Very, very good job walking the entire table, not letting herself get flustered by a shot that didn't really work out or bad lead that she was left with from her opponent. That's definitely really good to see.
absolutely, she's being patient and you know just shooting her game, taking her time, looking at where she wants to leave the cue ball for her next shot.
Yeah.
Keeping a good routine and then just getting down, hitting the ball, and make it.
What's nice about this sort of groove that you see with people too as well, and I mean nothing against Jessica here, because Jessica's definitely trying to give Jennifer a run for her money. It's just that whenever you see a person and a player like this on a table, it's almost as if like they're just worried strictly solely about the table and the table alone. It doesn't matter. Like literally, I could see Jessica going on like an 8 or 9 ball run, maybe even getting 2 racks in a row, right?
Right.
And not really. Let's say Jessica, did like a break and run, twice in a row, right?
Right. Yep.
I could literally see Jennifer in this situation not being flustered by that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't look like she's worried about any of that kind of stuff.
And if your opponent's breaking running 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row, there's literally nothing you can do about that. You can't. You have to have the mental game and mental aspect to let that go, and then the next time you actually get a chance at the table, you just take advantage of it. You can run 2, 3, 4 racks in a row.
Yep.
So if that happens, you just have to keep your mind right, stay in the match, and then whenever it's your turn to shoot again, you just have to take advantage of it.
Now, her opponent may still be able to see more than enough, or at least do a little English to get over to the one if worse comes to worse here. But great shot there, great thought process for a good defensive shot. She's shooting over another ball, so she's having a jack up on it right there as well.
Right, yep.
Great attempt at that ball. Chris says Fargo's 568, but it's been climbing. Congratulations on that, by the way, Chris. And thank you for being here as well. Daniel, same to you, too. You're playing self at the table, and your opponent mental reset is so crucial. Yeah, it really is. And you like, we see it time and time again. Like, if what I said plays out for some reason out of nowhere, and a player gets, even if you're on the hill, a player gets those couple good little runs on you out of nowhere, and then the tides start turning against you, but you see them stop doing what it was that got them to the 4 racks in the first place.
Right.
And you see them stop walking the complete table. You see their bridge maybe changes up a little bit. They have a longer bridge instead of a shorter bridge, and they don't get back to some of those fundamentals that they need to have.
Right.
And it shouldn't happen, right? Like, the person you're playing, no offense to any of them, it shouldn't matter. You need to play yourself. You need to play the table. You need to see what you have before you and understand that, like, hey, they're going to leave the cue ball wherever it gets left, right?
Exactly.
It's your job to figure out what to do with it from there, and that's you have to do it. You have to accomplish it.
Yep, absolutely.
Great shot. Oh, my gosh, good pocket speed. Wow. Just trying to leave us a little cliffhanger there, leave us on the edge of our seats for that one. Trying to figure out what to do with the 3 ball here. I absolutely would be thinking of a defensive shot here.
Yeah, I think she's going to hit, try to hit the left side of the 3 ball, leave it to the side rail, and try to leave the cue ball back, behind one of those other balls.
Yep.
If possible.
And great opportunity to do it, too, even with having to use the bridge. I'll tell you one thing I started practicing because I'm so uncomfortable with the bridge is literally when I first got here on Wednesday of this week. All I did was just start setting up normal shots that I have to take on a regular basis. And I forced myself to use the bridge on every single one of the shots, whether I needed to or not. I'm so uncomfortable with it. And you see players lose matches because they don't use the bridge or don't feel comfortable doing it.
One thing to consider is a rear cue extension. I mean, nowadays we're seeing a lot of players just use rear cue extensions, and they have some that are up to a foot long. I mean, off the back of your cue,
Yeah.
it totally eliminates the bridge. Just, you know.
So she was looking for a little bit more of a drawback there. Great shot still in the side pocket, but definitely wanted a little more angle.
Yeah, she should still be able to cut this 4-ball over to the right corner there. Yep, and she's
Yeah.
looking at it now.
Yeah, just not as easy, but absolutely doable. Great shot. Good try.
That was a great try. Just
Yeah.
not enough cut there.
Yeah, I think even in those instances as well, I like to do just, and I'm talking about like your half a tip may even be too much, but just a smidge of a little bit of left English on that shot.
Yeah,
Just give myself a little bit more of that throw towards the pocket.
exactly.
So bottom here wins the day. Yep, perfect.
Oh, sit down, sit down.
Yeah, a little too much.
She should be okay here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little inside right. Outside right here to throw the ball to the side rail here. Try to leave her a little angle on the 6.
Yep.
And then she could play a little draw shot on that ball and get shoot the 8 in the same corner pocket. There you go.
So Jen under a
Very
great
nice
opportunity here to take home the win, shutting out Jessica 5-0. We'll see if she completes this run.
Yep.
But this is it.
We'll see a little draw shot here.
Yeah.
Shoot the 8 ball in the same pocket.
Yeah, every shot right now, nothing blocking or making it super complicated. Everything within her wheel well that we've already seen her play as. Great shot.
Very nice shot.
Yep.
Yes, same shot here. She could just draw it off the side rail again, or she can play forward English, go off 2 rails, and she should have a good shot at the 9 either way. Oh.
Ooh, almost had it second time around.
She left her opponent a little tough leave here.
Mm-hmm.
She may try to bang it back towards her in the top right corner pocket here, or she may send the cue ball, play safe here, try to leave the cue ball behind the 9, get a ball in hand. And
Yeah, I think I'm definitely hitting left of that 8 ball, and then just trying to get the cue ball all the way over if I can, hopefully, but definitely not hitting it too hard. Ooh,
oh, she went
just
for
tried
the
to go
bang.
for it. Almost
Is
a
she gonna-
two-way shot there.
Yeah,
8 ball's still
it
rolling.
rolled out though.
Man.
Unfortunately, yeah, she left her straight in. I would have tried to play safety there, especially being down 4 games to none. I mean, that was an all or nothing shot there.
Yeah.
But if she would have made it, she had a great shot on the 9 in the side pocket.
Yep, Daniel Hill jitters indeed. When you know that you're up like that, and know that you're fixing to take it home. Magically, that 8 ball, that 9 ball, becomes a little larger than life. It's like they get these magical powers out of nowhere. You're like, this is a really big deal. This ball's like super important now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every ball has been super important to get to this point.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
She has a good look at it here.
yeah, she does. Good speed. Ain't got to worry about any scratches for the most part.
Oh, it's a good try.
Yeah.
It's not a gimme shot here.
No.
I think she's going to play this ball in the side pocket.
Definitely.
All you need is just a little pocket speed. Cue ball should hit up by that first diamond. Oh, it looks like she's shooting it all the way in the corner.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going side pocket on this one. Oh, she
Wow,
felt way
very
more
nice
comfortable.
shot there.
Man, excellent job. Jessica getting
Yeah.
1 point now.
That's funny. A couple
Yeah.
people out in the stands are saying, "Why didn't you shoot it in the side?"
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, let me get the score updated here. So we now have Jessica on the board with 1 to Jennifer's 4. Jennifer is on the hill in the race to 5. The rest of the racks are going to be 9 ball. We've already played out the 3 8-ball racks here. Again, we are coming to you live from QBALL Billiards here in Jacksonville, Florida, located off of Beach Boulevard for the APA U.S. Amateur Championship qualifiers here. This is the women's bracket. This has been a fun matchup right now against Jen and Jess here. Nine ball getting a little action again. Both players have absolutely got that 9 ball to kind of scoot up that top left-hand corner. She's just barely past the diamond on at 6-ball. And the 9-ball look like they go together as well, so it might come down to whoever gets onto the 6-ball first. 1 ball not in the easiest position, but definitely cuttable in this bottom left-hand corner. And you got plenty of options, whether you hit a little too hard, a little too soft. Oh, she decided to go for the bank. And looks like she may get she got a really good leave out of it. Really good leave out of it. It's amazing, too, to see everybody's different play styles. There's some people that feel more comfortable and make banks for days. I think on this one, I'm going one rail. I'm going up against that long rail on the left-hand side of it. Just doing the mirror shot. What's that? That's what she may be lining up for here. Great hit, and looks like she got a little bit of a lead too. I think our opponent can see it, but looks like she maybe has seen enough of it where it may end up being a scratch shot, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it from this angle. Again, if she doesn't feel comfortable, can't see enough of it, I agree with going on that long rail from the left there instead of the right. You just don't want to push that 1 ball into that 9, potentially making some sort of a combo option for your opponent. Great shot, great make. Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal shot. Wow. Very well done. Good speed. Didn't scratch in the corner as well. Wow, that was a brilliant shot. Trying to bring that 2 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. Misses just about a little bit here. Now, this is where you can do one of a couple things, no matter what you're, in my opinion, going for the side pocket. Here, you could take it all the way to the top right if you wanted to. I think side pocket, and just hit it firm enough to where your cue ball comes back down the table a little bit. Got the 4 ball to knock in. It's hard to see. I don't know if that 4 goes past. Looks like it does from here, potentially, for the 4-9 combo, maybe. But definitely going to take this 3 ball in the bottom right-hand corner. So we just had a really good shot by Jessica by way of a kick shot for the 1 ball in the top right-hand corner. I mean, hit it perfect speed and everything. But now we got that 4 skewed up, and again, I think that 4 goes past the 6.
Well, we're about to find out because she just hit that ball perfect. She may be able to play the 4 off the rail into the 9 if it doesn't go by the 6 clear.
No matter what, that
that's
6
exactly
makes
what she's looking at right now.
Yeah, that 6 makes this interesting. I think.
And even she can play the 4 into the rail off the 6, and the 4 can still carry over to the 9 here. So. Yeah, I think this one of those where you got to hit it with enough speed. You gotta crush it and jump balls off tables, but again, you just don't want to end up leaving it. Good speed. Wow, what a nice shot there.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice match.
So we got Jennifer taking home the win here, 5-1 overall. She will advance on through the winner's side here, the women's bracket, and then we'll be back here shortly. I believe our next round, I think, is at 4:30.
Yep. 4:30. Yep, that's correct.
So we'll be back here in just a few, and here's a couple of dealios from our sponsors and stuff like that. So we'll see y'all soon, guys.